Okay. So this statistic that I'm about to show you is absolutely incredible. It is absolutely impressive, and it speaks volumes of what type of shooter, what type of scorer Devin Vassell is, and what he could potentially be in the future.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so I came across this, and I have to say this is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. Keldon, not Keldon, sorry, Devin Vassell, he is shooting 50.9% as far as mid-range pull-up shooters. And as we can see here, he is on the list of some players that are very good. Now, not too long ago, we went over a video in which Mikal Bridges, well, actually, this was a year ago, in which Mikal Bridges and JJ Redick both said that they absolutely love Devin Vassell. And then there was a video like about a week ago that we went over in which Devin Vassell came up again in Mikal Bridges and JJ Redick's mouths. Okay, so they absolutely love him. They caught on. They said, oh, he could be something serious this upcoming season. And a lot of people are starting to question, should he be most improved player? I don't know. I'm going to give that some time before we can even make that judgment. But this right here is really impressive. So as you can see here, he is top 5 as far as mid-range pull-up shooters, minimum 100 mid-range shots off the dribble. So we can see Kevin Durant, obviously, so will be 60%, Kyrie Irving 56.7%, and then Devin Vassell right there at 3. De'Aaron Fox at 4 in the SGA, and you guys know I love me some SGA. He's right there at 5. Very close range. That's what I meant to say. Between the 3 to 5 spot, like really close percentages here. And there's just this huge gap when it comes to KD and Kyrie. But this is really awesome to see. Now, what makes it even more impressive for me is that this isn't even a DeMar DeRozan situation. Now, you guys know DeMar DeRozan was an absolute killer with this, okay? And I'm not going to sit here and act like Devin Vassell's a better player than DeMar DeRozan. But I will say this. I think in the future we would get much more utility out of a Devin Vassell in this team than we would a DeMar DeRozan. But what makes this impressive is he's throwing up 3-point shots. He's a really good catch and shooter this season and last season, and since we've basically had him. But now he is creating his own shot more and more. Now, this is what I absolutely love about Devin Vassell's game right now. Now, is he perfect? No. He still has his games where he shoots 25%, 31% field goal percentage. It's a little sloppy sometimes, okay? But we're a rebuilding team. He's going to be a little sloppy here and there, but overwhelmingly, I think he's having a good season. But this is what's really awesome when it comes to Devin Vassell this season. So usually, I stuck by this, and he's starting to change my mind, like insanely so. I've always said that he's the type of player that he has in his mind what he's going to do, and he's just going to do it regardless. What I've been seeing a lot of at the beginning of the season and previous seasons is that he might drive, he'll do a spin, step back, shoot the mid-range, and it's just every time he's going to go to that move. That's what he's comfortable with. No matter what the defense gives him, that's what he's going to do. But I've been seeing him get way more patient as the season has went on, and he has been attacking based on what the defenses have given him. Now, is he great under the rim? Still no. Okay, I think he still probably needs a little bit more muscle or whatnot, or just become a little more liquefied. I don't know how to say that. Be a little bit more silky around the rim. But overall, I will say, as far as what I've been seeing, as far as his shooting and creating his own shot, he has been doing really well these past couple of months, in which I have to sit back, I have to step back and say, maybe I was wrong as far as my initial assessment. I believed that Devin Vassell, no matter what, will be more so a catch and shooter, role player type player. But now I am fully convinced, and I've been on a roller coaster with this. I'm going back to what I initially said when we drafted him. I think that he can be a Chris Middleton type player. I don't know if he'll be as good as Chris Middleton. I have no idea. But I will say, as far as the role he'll be playing, I would say Chris Middleton, because he's starting to look like him more and more each game. And I am very impressed. Now, I won't go as far because some people have said this, okay, and I don't agree with this. And this might be a little bit of negativity. Some people have said, well, Devin Vassell is a pure two-way player. I understand that he embraces defense. Okay, he definitely does. He embraces defense. But as far as from what I've seen, I don't know if I would call Devin Vassell a two-way player. I just don't. I don't know. He's really good as far as getting steals in the lanes. But when we're talking like point of attack defender, when we're talking switchability, I won't necessarily say Devin Vassell's a great defender. He's a above average defender, but I won't go as far as saying two-way, but that's perfectly fine. He doesn't have to be. The way that he's shooting the ball right now, his confidence, and when the ball has to be in his hands and Keldon Johnson is sitting out, or Keldon Johnson just needs a little bit of rest, and Devin Vassell takes the role, he does exceptionally well. Not only that, his passing ability, this is something that I brought up in preseason, his passing ability is really good. Like, he is really good at facilitating for his teammates, and when it comes to his turnovers, it's not that bad at all. The games where we have to, or we really need him to assist the other players and really facilitate the ball, his turnovers are still super low. Like, let's look here. Let's just look at any time in which he had 4 or more assists. So we can see here 5 assists versus Houston Rockets. He only had 2 turnovers. 4 assists here against Portland Trailblazers, 1 turnover. 4 assists against the Suns, 3 turnovers. He doesn't get more than 3. It's very rare occasion when he gets more than 3. 8 assists against the New Orleans Pelicans. He had 2 turnovers. So he does not turn the ball over at a huge clip by any means. The first month of the season, he only turned the ball over 1 turnover per game, then 1.7 turnovers per game, and then 1.4 turnovers per game this month. So yeah, I'm just throwing this out there just to give as much praise as I possibly can, because I'll be real and honest in saying he is exceeding my expectations as far as what I thought that he'll be. Now, does that mean I'm saying, oh, I think he's going to be a superstar, I think he's going to be a star? No, I think I'm changing my initial assessment. Initially, I said I think that he'll be a guy that could be like a 3rd option, more so catch and shoot type player, because when it came to him creating his own shot, most of the time he just had in his mind what he's going to go to, and he just goes and do it. Now I'm seeing him really play off the defense and be way more patient, and I'll be honest, dude, I see Chris Middleton. That's the type of player I see. And while Chris Middleton technically, on a technical level, is still a role player for his team, that's a very important role player, if you will. So I think that as the season goes on, and not as the season goes on, as the years go on, he's going to be vital to what the Spurs do. Another thing I want to bring up before I just get out of here, just really quickly, I love this team. And the reason why I love this team is because every single player, I can't name one, okay, that wouldn't be able to fit into another system flawlessly. Not only does that help our tradability as far as if we need to move any pieces, but that means that this team that we have, no matter who we bring in, whether we bring in Scoot Henderson, whether we bring in Wemby, even people talking about Amen, looking at the guys that we can bring in, I will say that they will fit in with any type of playing style, because the way that the things that they're good at, the skills that they have, would just, any team can kind of use it. You look at Devin Vassell, you have a shooter. You look at Keldon Johnson, you have a brute force, a guy that can bring some energy. He would fit in any team. Jeremy Sohan, a glue guy, he would fit in with any team. Even your boy Jakob, same thing. Block up, he's same thing. His archetype, it fits in with any team. So I just want to say that I think that this team is ready to bring in a star, bring in a superstar, that, if you will, from the draft, and they'll be able to just fit in flawlessly with whoever we bring in. So I just love this team. I think that the development this season has been great. We still need to keep these losses going. Okay, the month of, did we win a game in November? We won 1 game in November. This is what we need right here. We need a month like November. But anyways, and we only won this Milwaukee game because like they sat down everybody, I believe. But anyways, I'll get with you guys later. If you want to support the channel, as always, clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description, or become a patron, YouTube member, only $2 a month. I'll get with you guys later. Until next time.